Sun and BTS both in the national anthem now with Bongjuno, Parasite.
Welcome to YouTube's favorite K-pop show, DK News. Danny Kim,
David,
lots of
Hot Ass Tea.
First off,
Happy New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year.
2021.
Let's make it better than last year.
Toast to 1 million.
Yeah, maybe 1 million.
Please. This year,
I beg
please.
you.
Okay.
Spread the word about
Okay.
DK News.
Yeah. First news, K-star couples are on the
Oh
move.
boy, Dispatch on their asses again. And second, we have Bighit unveiling a new boy group featuring island contestants.
Oh. And last but not least, Bighit versus SM concert, Family Con. Who won the battle?
Oh, I have some things to say about this. Okay, let's go on to the first news.
So it seems like the new year is bringing us some lovely news. As you may all know, the famous rumored couple Hyunbin and Seojin was confirmed to be true after all.
Not surprising.
Yeah, everyone was expecting it, but they denied it several times. But anyways, there were several rumors in the past already alleging the two to be dating, going back to 2018 when the two acted together in the movie 협상, Negotiation, but then they both denied. Also, there were rumors of the two dating after the mega hit K-drama Crash Landing on You, but again, they denied. However, Dispatch spilled the tea this time on the first day of 2021, as they always do, as a tradition. This time, Dispatch reported that Hyunbin and Seojin had been dating for 8 months.
Surprisingly short. I expected at least like 3 years or something.
The reason the two denied dating so far was because they were close, but not too close enough to call themselves in a relationship. What does that mean?
They're like friends with a little something else.
Okay.
Oh, no. I don't know.
Yeah, Hyunbin's acquaintance tipped off to Dispatch that Hyunbin had what?
What a nice friend.
Yeah, we gotta be careful about our friends. Don't say anything to Dispatch, okay? Hyunbin had grown emotions of missing Seojin after the drama Crash Landing on You. Maybe he was rewinding the dramas and like looking at the kissing. Yeah, it's like, I'm lonely at home, Cobra and all. Yeah, after the drama ended, he got this missing feeling. According to the report, the two realized that they vibed well during private meetings with other actors, hubes, and also had the same hobby, golf. Very rich people there. Hyunbin apparently taught Seojin how to golf better, and when they had time, they went on roundings together.
Get that hole in one.
Okay. As Dispatch's report got published, both sides admitted that they were dating. Seojin even posted on her Instagram that she was shy, but at the end she had to admit that she was dating, and she felt like she had to say at least something to the public about the situation while wishing a happy new year to everybody. This was great news. Everyone was excited about it. There were no antis, there were no curses like Hyunbin and Seojin. I think the standards upon like actors are different from K-idols.
First of all, if they're old, like they're at the age where they could get married.
They're like in their mid 30s,
so no
like
one's
late
gonna be
30s.
Like, oh,
dude, like you're gonna be a virgin.
I thought you were gonna be my boyfriend or some shit. Okay, so no one's thinking that, so it's okay.
Yeah, and also
Everybody's
like
happy.
Actors, their fandoms aren't that crazy as K-pop fandoms. So there's not like sassangs or like
people
obsessive
everywhere. But anyway, you get what I mean,
right? Anyways, everyone was celebrating it. Very good vibes. Dispatch for their tactics are questionable, ethics are questionable as well, but people seem to just smoothly pass because it was Hyunbin and Seojin. Not that much of a big ripple. But that wasn't the only news of 2021. There was some other lovely news as well, because the famous Korean rapper Zeno also surprised his fans in Korea by posting himself proposing to his girlfriend Stephanie Michova. Woo! On the first, via Instagram, Zeno said that he accomplished his last mission of 2020, which was extremely hard, and that he had never felt more happier for a new year. So he confessed that the proposal made him cry and white out in his mind. I guess he was very nervous, while the Korean public all celebrated and congratulated this lovely couple who had been public for already 6 years and showed their life on TV shows. But something else caught people's attention amidst this proposal. which was the ring in Zeno's post. So people searched for the ring on Google, and apparently it was a platinum pave 2-carat diamond ring.
I don't even know what that means.
Me neither. What's pave?
I have no idea.
Pave, pave.
VVS?
Yeah, Zeno paved the way. From Tiffany & Co., which was priced up to, guess how much was it?
$10,000?
Oh my god, you clearly don't know diamond prices. Okay.
I clearly don't know rich people shit, okay?
Anyways, the prize was 70 million won.
What?
Equals $60,000.
That's a fucking car. Multiple cars.
Yeah, multiple Hyundais. Stephanie is German, so I don't think she would like a Korean car.
She could buy like an Audi with that shit.
An Audi.
Yeah.
Anyways, people got shocked about the absurd price to their standards and my standard too, but then came back to celebrate quickly.
I mean, it's been Zeno.
Yeah.
So for him, that's like a $600 ring, probably.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Zeno
is one of the most famous rappers in Korea. It's my favorite rapper.
Guess how much this was?
$100.
It's $200.
Okay. You did over your budget. Nice.
For two.
Oh, okay.
So it is $100.
Okay. I got it right. Yeah, I know the poor people price. Yeah, I've done it before. So this year's dating news is all happy, positive reactions. Hope 2021 will become a happier year like this. Great start, and hope people will change their mindsets on celebs dating.
I do have some news.
What?
Rumors.
Oh.
I told you, right?
What?
In the chat room. We can't say it on air, but these two mega groups.
You're not supposed to say that
Just
either.
mega groups. It could be like any group, right? Mega groups, mega group couple.
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Mega group couples dating, but we can't say who.
Yeah, and Dispatch didn't spill that tea.
This year was a little bit uneventful, honestly. I was like, oh, whatever.
I mean, at this point, even if those mega groups got spilled,
No, I think that will be like interesting.
I think the fans would be like, "Wow," you know.
Oh no. I bet my balls that once that news breaks out, everybody's gonna be crazy. But
No,
anyway.
I think it would be like a party. Anyways, let's go on to the next news.
Okay, speaking of mega groups.
What? No.
We're not talking about this mega group dating, but this group is gonna be a mega group. Bighit unveils a new boy group featuring Islanders. I'm probably not the only one that was very disappointed with K being left out of our and Hyun. Well, we need not be disappointed anymore because ex-Islanders, including K, are debuting in a group this very year. Yay!
This is making you so happy.
Yeah, I know.
So happy.
For once. On December 31st, 2020, Bighit Entertainment Japan opened their account on Twitter and announced the global debut project featuring members from Ireland. The group consists of K, Nicholas, Leiju, Kyungmin, Taki. These are all contestants from Ireland. According to the post, the group is looking to add new members to be selected by auditions in the coming weeks. So if you're interested, go sign up. They are set to debut sometime in 2021. They didn't specify the date, but they're going to begin with Japan and then they're going to go worldwide. So they're technically going to be promoting in Japan, and I guess they might be a J-pop group. I don't know what you would call them, but anyway, many are speculating that this will be like similar to Niziu, what JYP did to Niziu. So they're gonna be using their K-pop know-how, I guess, in the Japanese market. Bighit's been getting a lot of praise among even K-nets for taking care of their trainees, like in this case. However, some commenters are pointing out that this takes out a lot of meaning behind the survival audition element of Island, because like these guys were not part of the final crew. They weren't the winners, but they debuted anyways. So it's taking out that survival aspect, and also considering the fact that this is only like a few months apart. And Hyun just debuted 2 months ago, and now they're announcing this new group. It's probably gonna cannibalized because they have the same fan base. So people are kind of worried about that. But regardless of the criticism, I do wish this group a success because my boy K's in it. And we have to talk about how Taki has grown so much in like freaking 2 months.
Yeah, boys in that age, hormones.
He's hitting that puberty.
Yeah, he's drinking a lot of milk.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say something else, but anyway, no. Anyway, yeah, he's grown. He's gonna be a man in like 3 weeks, so I'm excited.
Yep.
So yeah, it's all great news. My question is Big Hit cannibalizing their potential market share?
No, not at all.
Really?
I think it's totally different. One thing I am not fully understanding is why would they make it a Japan exclusive group in the first place?
I think that's because they don't want to cannibalize.
Okay.
And they have 2 Japanese members.
Well, I'm just happy for this group. I don't think it's gonna cannibalize anything. Island fandom, the eggs or whatever. They had each fandom for each individual member, so I don't think it's gonna overlap or anything. It's gonna work well. And I'm just happy because seeing the lineup over there, I mean, some people are saying like, oh, these members didn't even make it to the end. But the members that are there, go back to our Island reviews. Those were the members I mentioned all the time. Uiju, Jo Kyungmin, these dudes that are always self-sacrificing themselves. You guys said, oh, these quiet ones are not good for the survivals. These days, you have to appeal yourself. You have to show your talent. In Korea, in Japan, in Asia, you still have to be humble. That is definitely a big value in the K-pop scene, in the Korean society. So I'm just so happy my quiet members got recognized and finally debuted. Well,
But then you have K.
He's gonna be the leader, I think. That dude is going to carry the crowd, and those dudes are gonna support.
Right. Do you think Korean people will think it's a K-pop group? But they will sing in Japanese.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on the lyrics, the music style, whether they're gonna promote in Korean music shows and stuff like that. You got to do the checklist thingy, whether it is considered K-pop or not, and we'll have to see. From now, we don't know anything.
I would like to see some rivalry with K and Hyphen members.
No, I don't think there's any competition necessary.
Okay,
between the two.
speaking of beef, onto the next news.
Continuing with Big Hit talk again.
Oh,
Big Hit
boy.
versus SM concert.
Yes.
Very big beef.
Right.
So Big Hit Labels and SM Entertainment both launched their company concert, family concert, respectively on the 31st of 2020, Big Hit, and 1st of 2021, SM. Is there like a meaning behind that? Like, oh, we are ending this year. This was
Now
our
we're
year.
starting this
SM is
year.
like, yeah, we're the new year. Okay.
You close the door, we open them.
I don't know. But anyways, Korean news painted it as the match between the old and new dominators of K-pop, which is true.
Right,
Big Hit is like the rising star, rising sun. SM is the traditional...
Fallen star?
No, traditional star.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, powerhouse. Many articles were saying like who won, comparing the two.
Right.
So let's see who won. So to start with Big Hit, they held a New Year's Eve live concert, which was the first ever joint concert for Big Hit labels.
Right.
It had a focus on the concept of connect. Everything was about like connect.
Right.
Yeah,
You gotta connect that shit.
Weird. That was from Hypen too. Like
Oh, right.
yeah, connect. I think Big Hit is going with that connect
They
concept.
like connecting.
Yeah. Anyways, the lineup was BTS, TXT, Hypen, G-Friend, newest.
How can you forget Bumju?
Oh,
And
Bumju.
also Ihun.
Ihun, yeah, the OGs.
Oh, please don't forget
soloist.
them.
Okay, they deserve better. I'm sorry, Ihun, the big brother of Big Hit. Okay, and I was about to say and
Also
more.
Shinechar, hologram Shinechar.
I'm getting to that part.
Okay,
Anyways,
okay.
these groups are all originally from different companies, as you know, from Pledis, Source Music. Big Hit acquired those companies recently, and Korean articles describe this event in a phrase, 따로 또 같이, which is separately but together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what
it's like a Skittles bag.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
Originally, the concert was planned to be done both online and offline at Kintex Goyang.
Yeah.
However, as the COVID-19 situation worsened in Korea, Big Hit decided to do a pre-recorded version of the concert. And you could buy a ticket on Weverse for $35 to $55 and watch a 180-minute show. Or you could watch a free version, a 90-minute version on JTBC via broadcasting.
Shit.
What?
I should have watched the free version. What? I fucking did not know about this JTB.
Okay, so it was noteworthy that the concert was scheduled during the same time with other TV network award shows. There was some competition. Big Hit was we're gonna compete with these big TV award shows and get those TV rates.
I don't know if they were gonna go for that, but they wanted a pie.
Yeah, they were very ambitious. So anyways, for inquiries about the total view and audience of this concert, Big Hit stated that it's hard to calculate considering the show was broadcasted on TV as well. But I don't know.
I don't know if that's actually hard to calculate.
Yeah, I think they have numbers, but for some reason they're not, revealing it.
We'll talk
Maybe
about that.
there is another reason afterwards.
We'll talk about that.
Okay. And there were many features in Big Hit's concert, such as the multi-view, where you could see four screens of the performance.
That's a staple now.
Yeah,
honestly.
two screens.
Nothing new.
Backstage.
Nothing new, right?
Also, there were featured artists such as Halsey during Boy
yeah,
of
I like
Love, Love during Make It Right, Steve Aoki during Mic Drop.
Steve Aoki was big. He was giant, Steve Aoki.
Like the MV. And lastly, the anticipated stage of Shinechar was done in collaboration with BTS, as Shinechar appeared as a hologram. It was pretty good.
Actually, I was very disappointed.
Why?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
I was extremely
Shinechar performed a reinterpreted version of 그대에게 with Korean traditional instruments and, 북청 사자노름 and all these performances going on crazy. So, that was Big Hit.
Yes.
Let's go on to a recap of SM's concert. Now on to SM, their concert, SM Town Live Culture Humanity. Wow.
Humanity. Isuman,
Yeah.
did you see his speech?
Yeah.
He's saving the human race?
Yeah. This concert was held on the first day of 2021.
Oh, boy.
It was live streamed on VLive, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok.
Oh, everywhere.
To 186 countries over the world for
Touching
free.
the entire world.
For free.
Free. Service for humanity.
Right, recording a total of 35.83 million views.
Half the earth watched this shit.
Right, I guess that's like a cumulative. SM gave out their numbers. SM gave out their views and statistics. So, let's leave that.
Okay.
So, SM's main focus was humanity. As Izuman stated that SM's producing system based on culture technology has humanity as its core. Whatever that means. Also, the concert's purpose was to celebrate the humanity
we are
of
the world.
SM fans. He said, be kind, be humble, be the love.
What?
Whatever that means.
So fucking random.
He's Jesus now. SM stated that this concert gained the most streaming views in Korean online concert history. Wow. And also a lot of Korean articles,
I saw them
that,
actually
cited
today,
that.
this morning.
Most streamed online concert in
Ever.
history. Anyways. The lineup was basically every single group from SM, from the past to the present, solo and group, TVXQ, NCT, Super M, Super Junior, aespa, Wavy, Red Velvet, Kangta.
Yeah, Kangta came out. I know, I was surprised too.
Baekhyun, Chanyeol, Kai, Shiny's Minho, Taemin, and more.
Oh, don't forget DJ Ryden.
Oh, yeah.
DJ, come on.
He got that freaking 1 hour DJ session.
He had a 1 hour session at the end. And honestly, that was my favorite part of the show.
Okay. A lot of people hated it, though.
I know.
Fans hated it.
I know. Like, half the people left, but I liked it.
What the fuck's going on? Anyways, all these artists gathered and performed HOT's song, Beat Light, at the end. Which was like, We Are the World kind of performance.
Humanity.
Yeah.
Again.
Narrations and shit. There were some meaningful moments as fans could finally see Wendy back from her injury as a full Red Velvet group, brushing away the recent concerns that were circling around Irene's controversy. Red Velvet was there, strong. And also there was a teaser of SHINee finally coming back after their military services, which had a lot of SHINee fans thrilled. A lot of big news and big happiness around there. Looking at the reactions to both events, I think both sides, both fans were satisfied. However, due to the relatively more exclusive nature of Big Hit's concert, media-wise, a lot more people seem to enjoy SM's concert a little bit more because there were less obstacles. And you could watch it on YouTube. You could watch it on VLive.
It was much easier.
Every single platform.
Access.
Facebook, for God's sake. Who even uses fake?
I didn't even know you could do concerts in TikTok.
So anyways, SM was very bold. They did everything free and on every single platform. So definitely the media hyped SM a little bit more. So which concert was better in your opinion? And who won this New Year K-pop concert match?
I don't know who won, but I watched both of them. I bought Big Hit's concert. Actually, the $35 tier was sold out. So I paid fucking $50.
Wow.
Big Hit concert. Honestly, I was quite disappointed because I watched all of BTS's previous paid concerts as well. And they had some level of production, right? They had one of the best online concert production I've seen among online concerts. And I was expecting at least somewhat of that quality because it's the same price, and you could argue that there's multiple artists coming on and off, but still, like, I expected a little bit better than what they presented, because what they presented was, to me, seemed like a typical maybe music bank stage or something like that. I think if you put this on, say, Mama, I think the company would have been heavily bashed for not producing, not supporting their idols enough. Like that's the level of production we're at here. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not something that I would pay $50 for. Like if I paid $50, I would expect it like a concert level production.
Okay.
But it didn't deliver.
Yeah.
And on top of that, my biggest annoyance was, oh man, the New Year's countdown.
Oh.
That was anticlimactic as fuck because, well, first of all, it's pre-recorded, and secondly, they did this drone show, right? And it was supposedly sponsored by Hyundai.
Yeah.
So they did this huge drone show. The problem was, at least I don't know what happened on JTBC, but at least on the online feed, it was 20 seconds after 2021 hit.
Yeah.
So like
there
was a 20-second delay. And it was like, yo, it's already the new year, and they're like, we're about to count down, and it's like 2021 already. So for me, like, personally, that was one of the highlights that I was expecting, because it's the fucking New Year's, right? It's a New Year's concert live, so you would expect that to be one of the highlights. But because that was so poorly coordinated, that really took off a lot of the satisfaction out of the concert. I kind of like the untacked, like the Zoom called palsy performance and shit like that. The signature performance, I was excited in the beginning when like Yoongi was reading his words and shit.
Then he's like popping out.
Right. It seemed like okay. I honestly I wasn't expecting much because like it's so fucking random. Like why is he part of this concert? There's no reason to be. But anyway, I was excited at the beginning, but then when the hologram started, his most iconic song started, and Signature was like in the hologram. He was like a back dancer.
Yeah, he was like
he was like, he had like two moves.
He couldn't come out from that,
and
area.
you could barely hear his voice. And I was honestly might as well not do it. I felt like this is not a proper tribute to this person.
That's harsh.
Almost kind of disrespectful, I feel.
Wow. What?
Yeah, because you couldn't even hear his voice. He was like literally a back dancer, He was like doing the same three moves. I don't know if they ran out of money or some shit, but like he literally had three moves. I'm serious, man. I was like, man, I'm disappointed. Like if you're gonna fucking like shoot in some random ass tribute that's like totally unrelated to the concert, then at least do it properly. Like this guy's a legend. But what do you have him? You have your artist singing most of it, and you can barely hear this guy's voice, and he's like literally dancing like a drunk guy. It's like, what are you doing, Bighit?
I guess you were expecting that part too much.
No, I was excited. Actually, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I think I talked about this. Turtles, Kobugi. They're like a really liked group. The main vocalist passed away a few years ago because of some health complications. And they recreated his hologram, and it was done super well. It got super viral. And when I saw that, I honestly cried when I saw that. So I was like, this hologram shit, like I was very negative towards it, but I kind of like saw some potential in there. But then they had to kind of ruin it with the signature shit.
I wouldn't be that harsh. I think the problem here is that you, and including a lot of fans as well, right now we are all desensitized by all this tech stuff going on. It's like definitely a transition, a new conversion to like new eras of concerts and all. But we've been seeing this going on in a lot of previous and recent cases, from like Mama, from BTS's concert, all the XR AR shit, all the holograms coming out. So
new age.
Yeah, we've become desensitized already, and now we're craving higher quality stuff. The whole XR stuff and the stages, they don't even look fresh anymore. Everybody's doing it every single award shows. I think the main problem with these online concerts is like, if you're gonna recreate a concert, at least give a concert vibe. Like, you know, if you're Big Hit level, you can at least rent out an arena or like a stadium.
Yeah, they rented out an arena for the BTS concerts.
Yeah, but this was just like a, you know, play stage with like a backdrop.
It was a very small stage.
Yeah, it was even smaller than Mama's stage, I think.
Much smaller.
Yeah, so like if you're gonna give a very concerty vibe, I know COVID and all, like there's no audiences and all, but the fun of concerts is that the members like go around, you know, walking through those, you know, lifts and, you know, go this side and that side, waving that side, this side. So there has to be that spatial feel to it, atmosphere to it. But I felt like it was just like a play, you know, like you're watching a musical or an orchestra, something like that. So I think that was one of the downsides for both. For not only Big Hit but SMs. Let's go on to SMs.
Okay.
Honestly, I'll just say it. I think clearly SM was challenging Big Hit this time.
Right.
They both had the same tech. I'm not gonna go into the tech because it was pretty much the same.
Yeah.
In terms of integration and collaboration, I think SM did a way better job. They felt like a real family.
Right. Well, SM is a family.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
They have the tradition. They're not like acquired separate groups.
Right.
They know each other. There were interactions between groups. It felt like a whole chronology, like chronicle. All the old artists, like their solo songs, their new aespa, you know, like them singing all together. In Big Hit concert, there was like this last narration part where like one of the members like come out and talk.
It wasn't as melded well together. That's understandable because they're just newly acquired companies.
Right. It was fresh to see like, you know, Subi and RM and, you know,
all the leaders.
And Hengju. No, not Hengju. 뭐지? 범주.
Yeah.
Sorry. But
and Hyun.
Yeah, Hyun. But yeah, definitely SM's concerts gave you that vibes like, oh, this company has been coming back way back from the 90s.
It felt like a school reunion.
Yeah. Amazingly enough, like if you look at YG, another powerhouse, not a lot of the OG groups are there. But like SM, a lot of the OG groups are still.
Kangta's there.
You know, Boa's still there. She didn't appear, but Boa's still there. Taeyeon, you know,
TVXQ.
Super Junior, TVXQ. So it's amazing how SM just manages their artists, slave contract or whatever, but still it's very good, at least visually, to see them all at one in a family concert. Plus, it was way more accessible because it was free. Poor people like me couldn't afford the Big A concert, so I had to like, you know,
I liked it.
Leech on Twitter feeds and stuff. But at the same time, I sense a little bit of like desperateness in SM's concert. It was good for the consumers, but I felt like in the industry level, competing with Big Hit, they relived the experience with Super M, you know, trying to get that Billboard.
Big Hit had better production.
Yeah.
SM's production in this concert was pretty I don't know. Pretty meh.
I think they were I think SM went in and out. Like for example,
like there were some stages that were really good.
NCT Kick It. Right. The dragon like going crazy.
What was that stage?
And wavy.
TVXQ? The one with the candle?
Put your head down.
Keep your head down?
Yeah, keep your head down.
There were some stages that were really, really good. But I think Big Hit was the winner in terms of production level. But that's also because they're paid concert.
Yeah, it was a very big move for SM to go totally free.
Right,
you know,
I agree.
All those artists, that's crazy. But that's why I also sense a little bit of desperateness there. They wanted to go for that most live stream online concert title for sure.
They wanted to take the spotlight away.
They wanted that media play. They wanted to say we are still the traditional powerhouse who are dominating the K-pop industry, even if Big Hit is, you know, trying hard. But I felt like SM was trying a little bit too hard too.
I will say this though, I think they succeeded.
Oh yeah,
because today when I'm seeing the news, like this is like the first news cycle. I think after because of the New Year, so like people are coming back to work, and now they're gonna write news about the year-end concerts. I see a lot more news about SM. A more memorable experience probably for people.
But as I said, they put it in all these artists. It was totally free. It was platformed on like 5 different platforms. So
I mean, do whatever you gotta do, man.
Yeah,
you get that marketing.
I guess.
I think SM is the winner of this concert battle, if you will.
But I will say, in the long term, Big Hit is going to surpass them.
I mean, they already surpassed them a long time ago.
No, like even the family concerts, the family concert aspects.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think one thing's for sure. One thing that any other K-pop label cannot touch, cannot even come close to, is SM's sense of familyship
and history,
fans bonding under SM. Like I think SM has the most company stance. It's like your
Tesla versus Ford. Like there's this new rising star, fancy, and it's the thing these days, but it doesn't have history. You know, there's only one working model.
Right. But it's also a religion. Tesla's a religion.
Yeah.
But
Apple.
But also Ford is a religion too.
Yeah.
I would compare it to like having your own team that your mom liked, your dad liked.
Right.
Like SM, your mom and your dad probably like knows all the artists.
For football fans, it's like Manchester City and Liverpool.
Okay.
Like the traditional powerhouse and the oil money.
No one gets the reference because everybody's American.
Okay, well, Hyunbin's son got his 100th goal.
Yeah.
Son got his 100th goal. He's another legend alongside with BTS in Korea. So many happy news. Son,
so random.
what? Son and BTS both in the national anthem now with Bongjuno, with Parasite.
Right.
Hammy, insert national anthem in the back.
Isuman can get into that national anthem because he did a concert for humanity, you know, the human race.
Congratulations to Son. Sonny is going to Real Madrid in the near future.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. So, yeah, we're ending it in that note.
Okay, so the real winner is
Seojin.
Yeah,
Yay!
there you go. If you want to hear more about this, please go to DkdktV's Patreon, patreon.com/Dkdktv. We do the after show in this time where we talk more about
Concerts, SM Big Hit.
mega groups, dating. Maybe not. We can't talk about
we
that.
can't talk about that.
But maybe we will.
No.
In this time below, and you guys get to chat with us live stream. So be there, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.